They say the ocean remembers everything. Its ancient currents, its hidden cities of coral, its centuries of silence and storm. But I remember too, because the ocean holds my future. I was born in Costa Rica, a small country with a vast responsibility. Here, we don't just live by the ocean, we live for it. Over 30% of our marine territory is protected, and it's 10 times larger than our land. We lead global diplomacy with science and heart. And we speak for the sea, because when it thrives, so do we. In my school, we talk about the ocean. We read about fishes, corals, and tides. We ask questions, big ones. With UNESCO, the ocean enters our classrooms. El Aula de Marina turns marine science into wonder, bringing curiosity and knowledge to rural schools like mine. And across different UNESCO sites, communities protect marine and coastal ecosystems, where culture, nature, and people come together to care for what we all share. With UNICEF, stories build resilience. Desechada, a plastic bag tossed away, journeys from a store to the ocean, and returns with a warning. What we discard always finds its way back. Through her story, we learn to care, to act, and to face climate change as guardians of the sea and of the future we all share. More than 6,500 children and adolescents in Costa Rica raised their voices for the ocean. We created Carta de los Océanos, a message to world leaders asking them to protect our seas, led by the Ministry of Public Education and supported by the United Nations, UNESCO, and UNICEF. This letter carries the hopes of a generation that refuses to look away. With UNFPA, young people in the South Caribbean rescue the sea's ancestral memory through oral tradition, because protecting the ocean also meant honoring where we came from. In my town, we follow the plastic, from where it's made to where it might end up. That's why we clean beaches and rivers, and give that plastic a second life, through circular solutions. But it doesn't stop there. Companies are learning to use less plastic, and local governments are improving how waste is managed. UNDP also brings decision makers together to listen to science, build agreements, and protect not just the ocean, but everything and everyone it holds. The ocean gives us so much, we are all learning how to give back. With FAO, Costa Rica builds a blue and resilient future. Through blue transformation, aquatic food systems create jobs, restore ecosystems, and feed our communities. Together with national institutions, Costa Rica strengthens fisheries and aquaculture, driving sustainability and innovation along our coasts, because thriving communities begin with a healthy sea. Unido brings together waves, science, and community. In Hermosa and Quienes, surfers, scientists, and neighbors restore mangroves and coral reefs, proving that passion can become protection. All of this, every program, every promise, exists because people choose to act. The United Nations and its partners stand with communities who protect the ocean every day. Not just watching, but restoring. Not just imagining, but building. This is the work of today, for the world I will inherit tomorrow. I may be small, but I understand this. What we do now is reflected in tomorrow. The ocean cannot wait, and neither can we. We are one tide, bound by one commitment, to heal what sustains us, to protect what has no voice, to ensure the sea survives, for those who are still to come, for the ocean, for the planet, for a future worth growing up in, for all of us, for leaving no one behind.